We're going to explain how to fix the Invalid Gradle JDK configuration error in Android Studio. This frustrating error pops up when Android Studio can't find a compatible Java Development Kit, JDK, or has trouble using the one it thinks it has. Let's tackle this step by step. 1. Verify JDK installation. First, ensure you actually have a JDK installed on your system. Download the correct JDK version from Oracle or adopt OpenJDK, now Adoptium Temurin. Android Studio typically needs Java 11 or higher, but check your project's Gradle wrapper.properties file for the recommended version, usually under distribution URL. After downloading, install it and note the installation directory. You'll need this later. 2. Check Android Studio's JDK settings. Open Android Studio. Go to File Project Structure or File Settings on macOS. In the Project Structure window, select SDK Location. Under JDK Location, check if a JDK is already specified. If not, or if the path is incorrect, browse to the JDK installation directory you noted earlier. Click OK to save changes. Restart Android Studio. 3. Inspect the Gradle wrapper.properties file. Locate your project's Gradle wrapper.properties file, usually found in the root directory of your Android project. This file specifies the Gradle version your project uses. Pay close attention to the distribution URL. It should point to a valid Gradle distribution. If it's outdated or pointing to a broken link, update it with the latest stable Gradle version found on the Gradle website. After updating the file, sync your project, usually a button or option in the toolbar. 4. Invalidate caches and restart. If the error persists, Android Studio might have cached incorrect settings. Try invalidating caches and restarting the IDE. In Android Studio, go to File, Invalidate Caches, or Restart. Select Invalidate and Restart. This process clears out old settings and forces Android Studio to reload everything from scratch. 5. Environment Variables, Advanced. In some cases, the problem lies in your system's environment variables. Search for environment variables in your operating system settings. Check if you have a Java home variable set correctly, pointing to your JDK installation directory. If it's missing, incorrect, or points to a JRE, Java Runtime Environment, instead of a JDK, fix it accordingly. You might need to add the JDK's bin directory to your path variable as well, though this is less crucial than Java Home. 6. Check for conflicting JDKs. You may have multiple JDKs installed. Make sure you're using the correct one for your Android project. If you're unsure, temporarily uninstall other JDKs to isolate the problem. This is a more drastic step, but sometimes necessary for troubleshooting. 7. Update Android Studio. Occasionally, the error is due to a bug in an older version of Android Studio. Check for updates through the IDE's built-in update mechanism. Updating to the latest stable release might resolve compatibility issues. Remember to sync your project after making any changes. If the problem remains, provide more details about your error message, operating system, and Android Studio version for more specific assistance. Good luck!